Disclaimer: before you take any healthy fruits and vegetables, be sure to ask your doctor, do your own research, get your doctor's permission, and then take it. This channel is for providing only information regarding fruits and vegetables. So your doctor knows the best what's your body is and what you need, what you don't, so you get your doctor's permission. And this channel is not responsible for any good thing or bad thing coming out of eating any fruits and vegetables. Hi, this is Mel. Welcome to Bangle Whisper. Today we're going to talk about pears. Now, as you all know, that pears are really an amazing fruit, and it's really nutritious, and they have many different varieties. So pears are really great for our digestion, and it's really good for our gut health because it's loaded with fiber, and it has many vitamins and minerals, and has anti-inflammatory properties, and it has also anti-cancerous effect. As you know, all the fruits and vegetables has that. If you research all the fruits and vegetables, you will see all the fruits and vegetables protects our body from all different elements. So they are also linked with lower risk of type 2 diabetes, and they also are helpful in losing weight, boost heart health, boost immune system, and they're really healthy as a snack, but don't overdo it. Just eat one or two, because be mindful about their fiber content, so it might make you go many times. Pears are really not so sweet, but it's just right, so it's really very satisfying when you eat them. And they have 80% of water content and lots of fiber, so it's really good for your body. And it's highly nutritious. Pears come in different varieties, as I told you. They have Bartlett pears and Bose pears and D and Ju pears. So some of the popular ones here, and but there are 100 different types. When I was a little girl, we had pears, big pear tree in our garden, and this pear tree bear fruit about maybe 1,000 on each tree. So you see, universe has given us everything to sustain, and we used to eat a lot of those pears, and those pears had big seeds, and the birds ate the pears and dropped the seeds, and we had pear trees growing automatically. Each trees were filled with pears, but these pears are very tasty, lot of fiber. If you eat too much, you have tummy ache and go to bathroom again and again. We used to clear us up. So all the fruits and vegetables, there are tons of seeds, the organic ones of course, and then you can grow a ton out of them. So if you look at it, you see what came initially from God, everything was beautiful, then human destroyed everything. If you just pay attention, you will realize that. And pears have only, one pear has only 100 calories, protein 1 gram, mostly carbohydrate. So, and then pears have the fruit sugar, fructose. So when you eat a lot of them, you need to worry about if you are diabetic, if it's going to increase your blood sugar a lot, and you need to worry about, might give you stomach problem. Too much fruit sugar is also not good, so in just moderation, 1 or 2 pears a day. It has 6 grams of fiber, which is really whopping good. And then vitamin C, 12% of your daily requirement, and it's vitamin K, 6%, potassium, 4%, and copper, 16%. Copper is very necessary to keep your hair in its proper color and stop the hair from graying early. And then many other body activities require copper. This is also provides little amount of folate and provitamin A and niacin. Folate and niacins are very important for our cells to function and produce energy, while vitamin A protects our skin, our eyes, and heals any wounds. Pears are a rich source of minerals, copper and potassium. Copper plays an important role in our immunity, so pears are great for your cold and cold related diseases and cold related symptoms, and it's great for reducing the bad cholesterol. Promoting good cholesterol is good for our metabolism and keeping our metabolism high, so it's amazing for weight loss. But do be mindful as one or two, because it's going to make you go a lot, because loaded with fiber. It'll clean you up and it's good for your nerve function. Potassium aids in muscle contraction, so it's good for heart. And pears are excellent source of polyphenol antioxidants, which protects our body cells from oxidative damage. So be sure to eat the whole pear. So just clean up the pear, get organic ones if you can afford, or grow in your backyard if you have a beautiful backyard where the weather permits you to grow this kind of stuff. And then you wash it and eat it with the skin, because the skin has 6 times more polyphenols, antioxidants, than the actually the white fleshy thing inside. We usually just we had everything grown organically, because the people live in villages in India back then. They didn't really use any chemicals. Now they are forced to use chemicals, they're forced to use wrong kind of seed, so the farmers have no choice. But when the people paid more attention to health rather than more attention to profit and money, they ate real genuine food. So we had a lot of pear trees growing, and we used to eat them with the skin, never took up the skin. Skins are amazing fiber for any fruits and vegetables. Pears are rich in folate, vitamin C, copper, potassium. They are also good for a source of polyphenol, antioxidant, and they're good for gut. Excellent source of soluble and insoluble fibers, which helps with our digestive system, digesting other food. And the fiber also good for maintaining proper bowel movement regularity, and like some people have constipation, so eating a couple of pears would be really awesome. And pears feed the good bacteria in the gut and keep the bad bacteria out of the gut, so which the people who has more of good bacteria, they age slowly. So pears are good for uh, aging slowly and improving the immunity. Pears also, as I mentioned, keep you regular. They relieve constipation, and they're good for skin, our eyes. Pears offer amazing benefit for our digestive system, and they're good for teeth too. We used to bite the pears and teeth. Remember, teeth are for biting, so if you eat your fruits and vegetables biting, then you're using your teeth. Use it or lose it. If you're just going to make everything juice and you're not using your teeth, you see, a couple of years later you might lose them, because everything goes using. If you're not using, you're going to lose it. For instance, if you have a fruit tree in the backyard and you're not picking up any fruit, or a vegetable tree in the backyard and you're not picking up any veggies, after some time the veggie is going to get old and the tree is going to die, because it's all demand and supply, and also based on use it or lose it. So you need, if you have the teeth, you need to clean it, you need to use it. So how the animals don't get up in the morning and start brushing their teeth, but they still got teeth, because they use the food to chew. They don't have anybody making smoothies in the blender first thing in the morning. They chew their food and eat while they're chewing with the skin. Their teeth get clean. So that's how pears are great for teeth. Also, it improves heart health, strengthens the blood vessel, and they have xanthocyanin, which is really good. High amount of xanthocyanin fruits of berry, which reduce the risk of heart disease and heart attacks. Pears with the green skin has lutein and xanthanin, and these two compounds are necessary for your vision, keeping them sharp, especially as we age. We have eye diseases, macular degenerative eye diseases. Again, they are beneficial for eyes and skin, and they are and there are some pears which are red color. They're good for the heart, and the green colors are good for your eyes. So all different kinds of pears, they have anti-inflammatory properties. And as we know, the inflammation is a normal immune response. Anytime you get something foreign body in your system, the body get inflamed. That's a signaling system saying something bad, and the body doesn't like it, doesn't recognize. So chronic long time inflammation can hurt our health, harm our health, and it's linked to certain illnesses like heart disease, type 2 diabetes. Pears are a rich source of flavonoid antioxidant, which fights inflammation and may decrease the risk of many diseases. Several so large amount of taking the flavonoids reduce the risk of diabetes and heart disease. And they have, as I mentioned, copper, vitamin C, vitamin K, which combats inflammation. It contains various compounds that is anti-cancerous. For example, there's anthocyanin and cinnamic acid, which have shown the ability to fight cancer in many studies. And then pears also protect our lungs, our stomach, our bladder from cancer. And the flavonoid rich fruits like pears safeguard us against ovarian and breast cancer. So pears are really amazing, and so it reduces overall chances of developing cancer. So but these are just precautions. But somebody who already has the disease cannot just eat pears and get better. Obviously they need treatment, but these are precautions. So in order to keep the body running in good condition, we need to take good fruits and vegetables as precautions. So pears contain many good vitamins and minerals, which are really great for heart disease, diabetes, cancer, just warding off those diseases by eating healthy food, and lowers the risk of all these diseases. And pears have a lot of fiber, so slows down digestion, giving more time to break down carbohydrates, and it's great for heart health, and it decreases the stiffening of the arteries, and it lowers the LDL and increases the HDL. The peel contains important antioxidant called quercetin, which is again beneficial for the heart by decreasing inflammation and reducing heart disease risk factors. So pears are really amazing for the heart, as we see that is good for blood pressure, and it's overall it's just amazing fruits, good for weight loss because a lot of fiber, so people stay full for a longer period of time, and cleans up the stomach. And it was shown that people who took about 2 pears a day, it improved their lipid profile significantly. And pears are like available throughout the year, so you can combine green, red, and some people do cook pears, which I wouldn't like because when you cook something, heat it up, you lose the nutrition. Pears are such a nice fruit, why bother cooking them? But the people who do cook them, apples or pears, you can just clean it, cut it off with the skin, and just throw it in a baking pan, put little bit of butter and put little bit of honey and just bake it as dessert. I would say that is way better than cake and cookies. And you can put a little bit of cinnamon, sprinkle cinnamon. So as we see, the pears are amazing, highly nutritious, and should be included in your diet. But do ask your doctor if you have any certain diseases that you can eat pears. So always be mindful to consulting your doctor since they know the best. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I'll see you with many more.